$29.95 for flex payments and free shipping and handling. So, Megan, what makes this fan different?
Well, number one, yes, it is absolutely beautiful, but it has that slim design, which is great, but the big thing, because you know I love technology, I'm all about technology, it has a bladeless motor inside, and bladeless is known for being more reliable, being more durable, it's gonna keep it cooler, and with this fan, not only are you gonna get that bladeless tower, the technology, but you're gonna get this LED display that you don't see typically on fans, so you're always gonna know the temperature, you're gonna get a remote control so you can access it from anywhere, and then this is pretty cool. You're used to getting multiple speeds, but what about multiple modes? You'll have your normal mode, you'll have a nature mode, which makes you feel like you're outdoors, and then a sleep mode that's gonna keep you cool and comfortable. And then of course you get your 1-year limited warranty because we wanna make sure that you know that we stand 100% behind our products. And you mentioned it's Sharper Image. This is a company that we really grew up on. Anybody that was a mall rat, that you went to the mall and you were looking for that cool, innovative, cool design, that electronic, unique gift, Sharper Image always had what you're looking for, and they do not disappoint, and this is just proof of that with this fan.
Absolutely. You look at this very clever design, you think about the different modes you're able to use, and then wait till you see how this works. It oscillates as well.
It does oscillate, and we're gonna show that right over there, but what you see up front is this LED screen, so you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get to see the temperature at all times, and then because it's an LED screen, you don't have to worry about touching physical buttons. It's just like your iPad, your iPhone, your Android. It's just that simple touch, so if you have any kind of dexterity issues, you don't have to worry with this. Use your remote, use the LED screen, and you can make it do all sorts of things from the different modes to the different settings. Right now, you're seeing what is happening with the oscillation. This gives you 70 degrees. And you know, typically when you have a fan like this, you keep it in the corner of the room to really elevate the comfort, the air, the breeze. You get 70 degrees of that breeze. So we've just kind of showcased these chimes all the way 8 feet away. You can hear it's just that nice little tingle. It is not an overpowering amount of air. This is important because you get 36 inches right here, about 24 inches of output. That's a big deal because instead of having this center amount of air that's blowing you away and you know you're trying to read a book and you can't concentrate because there's too much wind, you're actually moving that along 24 inches. That is how you get that comfortable air throughout your home, by spreading it, making it longer, having it go high and low. And that's what we're able to see with these chimes right here.
It's like a cool summer breeze.
Yeah, and you know, we mentioned the modes. So when you go onto mode, you can actually just touch it and it's gonna show a little musical note. That's gonna give you that nature mode. And what's neat about that is it really imitates nature. So you know when you're outside and you have your lemonade and you're enjoying the fresh breeze, and maybe you get a gust of wind, and then it kind of trickles off. And maybe another one comes along, it's gonna give you that feeling like you're on an island.
So it actually replicates
being in nature.
Like a breeze you would feel in nature.
Exactly.
You know? Because in nature, you're not just getting that steady stream that's, you know, blowing your hair and getting in your face and everything else. It just kind of, you know, kind of wafts towards you very gently. And that's what you're gonna experience with this, you know, Sharper Image. I mean, is there a bigger name when it comes to innovative products? Is there? Because I was the one who used to like wait until I would check my mail every day just to get the catalog, right? And now we're able to bring you some of the most exceptional products on the planet, some of the newest ideas, because we're offering this now at HSN. And when you see the design of this, when you think about the technology that goes into a fan, a bladeless fan that is going to be able to give you just different ways to even stay cool this summer. As we get into the summer months, and let me tell you,
it is so hot, Alice.
Well, it's not even here in Florida. It was like up in the Northeast. I think they were going to have 90s. Right? Look at the map. I mean,
it's ridiculous, and it's not even summer yet.
I know.
This is like proactive. You know it's going to happen. It's going to get hot. It's going to get uncomfortable. The worst thing you can do is have that stagnant, stale air. This is your chance to go ahead, purchase it now, get it in your home. So when that moment comes, you don't have to say, oh no, I need to find something now. You already have it. And to know that you get that 1-year warranty, to know that you get the Sharper Image name, plus the bladeless motor, there's a lot going on here. So if we really lay it out, if we can take a shot up at top, How many fans do you have that actually have LED technology? Simply pushing a button, you can turn it on and off, change the mode speed. If you're far away, all you have to do is use the remote control, and just like that, I'm changing things. I'm not touching it. What if you're sleeping in bed and you're just slightly uncomfortable and you just want to make it, maybe speed it up or put it on a different mode? All you have to do is use your remote control, and you don't even have to get out of bed. It's those simple things that make life more comfortable that you don't even realize would change things that we get with this fan.
And again, this is going to work from all the way across the room because of the way that this technology is created, so that you don't have to have it right next to you. You don't have to have it right in your face to feel it. And you don't have to have that constant great big burst of air. You can decide if you just want it occasionally, if you want it more like a summer breeze. And then if you want this, it's so slim. Frankly, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it fits anywhere.
It's one of the prettiest designs I think I've ever seen. But if you wanted to have it disappear, this is going to be a fan that truly you can just put it somewhere else and you won't even see it, because it is so narrow, because it is so sleek. That white color will blend against almost everybody's, will blend against almost everybody's wall. And we have it today. You can get this home $32.49. You know you need a fan. I don't care if it's inside or it's outside, if it's by the pool, it's on the patio, you're going to need a fan. Why buy one of those things that are choppy, that you're still going to spend a lot of money for, and not have something that really uses unique, different technology that's going to create a much more pleasant way of cooling your home or your outdoors, wherever it might be?
I think a lot of people look at this and they say, goodness, why would I pay this price when I feel like I can get something similar for so much less? And when it comes down to that bladeless technology, that's really the big difference, is how everything works in here. So at the bottom of this, it's going to have a bladeless motor. It's not going to have, a brushless motor. Those brushes wear out, which wears out the motor, which means they have to be replaced. We're talking about maintenance-free motor down here that is pulling in a high amount of air that then will be pushed out toward you in that comfortable setting. This is the kind of technology that, yes, I understand, it makes the price a little bit higher, but it also makes the product more reliable. It makes the product more durable. It makes it maintenance-free. I mean, the last thing you want to do is have an item that breaks on you when you need it the most. That's the beautiful thing about that kind of technology. And like I mentioned before, I'm all about the technology. I have an electrical engineer background. My dad's an electrical engineer. I actually asked him about his thoughts about a brushless motor. He said, oh yeah, I work in the wireless industry. It is a standard in our industry because things get so hot. We have to have very powerful fans and we can't have them breaking. We always use brushless motors. So when I get my dad's approval on something, I'm like, all right, I know this is a good thing. And it's a good thing with sharper image.
Yes, we're gonna have to aim that somewhere else because it's freezing.
Is it getting too cold? Well, it is.
Freezing.
You know, 66 degrees is being blown on you right now. And I know that because of the LED screen. Also, this is kind of cool. This side is our intake side. So this is where all the air is coming in. And do you remember the old fans? Like blades would get really dirty and gross.
Filthy. I remember my grandmother's fan and it had like dust hanging off of it. But you know, frankly, trying to get past the little cage to clean the...
You'll never get to it because the whole idea of the cage is safety.
And then,
This already has the safety.
And then you worry about the safety, whether you have pets, whether you have kids. Just, you know, you don't want that threat near anybody you care about.
No, with this being bladeless, you know it's going to be safe, but you're still protecting the motor inside from that dirt because there's actually a filter in here. It's a small filter, but it's made to get those large debris items, those particles that would normally go to the motor and glunk it up. Not an issue. They were smart enough to create a little door here. The filter's in there. It's capturing those particles so that you can make sure that you protect the motor inside. Again, all of this is being done on your benefit to make sure that this is maintenance-free and that it's long-lasting and reliable, because the only thing we can know about the heat is it's reliable. We know it's gonna get hot. But we want to make sure that you have the item at home to keep you cool. This is going to do it for you. So if we head this way, we'll be able to see the chimes again, but you can see it's even easy enough for a child to use. They just hop right out of the bed. They know how to use these LED screens. They're simple.
And I want to let you know that we have such a limited quantity that we are now actually counting these down. We have 357 left before these completely sell out. This is just one of those great ideas. It's one of those very beautiful designs that's going to be so multifunctional in your home because of the way that this takes up such a small space. But because of the height, it's really going to spread that air in a completely different way than a traditional fan that you might put on the tabletop or might put on the floor. But then you have different modes as well. So if you want just kind of a gentle breeze, you get that. If you want something a little bit more, then you can do that as well. And you can see just the way that it's not just completely blowing the wind chimes away.
Overwhelming. I think the big thing about tower fans is that people realize the gust of air coming from a small area was too overwhelming. It was blowing things away. It was almost uncomfortable because you get dry mouth with all this wind. So by creating this tower, we're really elongating that air and you're just getting a comfortable breeze. It's gonna hit you. It's gonna cover everybody in the room, but now it's that more comfortable feel. And again, the modes are so cool. Now that you're able to have the nature mode, you're able to have that small gust to that light breeze. And my personal favorite is the sleep mode, because with sleep, you're gonna have some air, and then you're gonna have about 8 seconds of no air. And to me, this is huge, because when you're sleeping, you're not working, you're not using energy. It's very easy to get cold. You never want to put the blanket on, take the blanket off. This actually solves the problem for you.
Absolutely, and it's so easy to take anywhere you want to.
It's only 3 inches. I mean,
patio, this is gonna be great.
It can go absolutely anywhere when it's only 3 inches thick. And still have that bladeless technology so that you're getting the best bang for your buck.
And you can see how far this actually is going to reach in terms of that stream of air as well.
Yep.
But very gentle, very, very nice and beautiful, and you can decide how you want to use it. I just love the way it looks. But the fact that it oscillates, the fact that you have, what is it, maybe 4 inches?
3.
Right? 3 inches?
It's so small. Yeah. That is all it is. That's what I mean.
Crazy.
It can literally fit. I don't have to spread my fingers very wide. This is all it is. So no matter where you are, the base is slightly bigger. The base is about 7 inches, but that can fit anywhere else. This can go right into the corner. If you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, you know how hot it gets in there. You're slaving away to make dinner for everybody and you want to be cool. This fits in the corner.
Right.
Maybe
even out in the garage.
In the garage, if you're working out there, if your kids are studying and they want that cool breeze, but they don't want their books and their study notes to go places. Because of its size and because of its capability with the different modes and the different speeds, because you're still getting that low, medium, and high speed, it's completely customizable. And then when you add the remote control and you add the ability for it to easily go 8 to 10 feet, you can put it anywhere. It's light. I know this is on right now, but I have no problem picking it up and putting it back to
10 pounds.
That's it.
Weighs 10 pounds. So again,
you can move it to anywhere you need.
Completely portable. So if you want it in your bedroom at night, if you want it in the living room, and then maybe you don't have to crank up the air so much, easier to do. Now, less than 300 remaining. In fact, I have hard quantity 297 left. You can see that at the bottom of your screen. What you're not seeing is I have 150 of you trying to get through. That leaves me with about 150 of these to go around. It's brand new. Nobody else has seen it. It is brand new from one of the biggest, most innovative companies in the country, if not the world. Sharper Image is known for curating products that are different. Products that not only really deal with problems, I think, Megan, in a different way and solve problems in a different way, but look good doing it.
Well, their whole idea was to get you those great, innovative, unique gifts. You're not going to gift something that is not attractive to look at. So they've solved problems and made them look beautiful. What I'm demoing right now, which looks kind of odd, this is the intake. So this is not air blowing out, making the pinwheel move. This is that the motor is so powerful that when it's sucking air from inside the room, it's actually sucking air in a way that's making this pinwheel move. If I was to move it on this side, this is what we're used to always seeing. Very powerful. But to know that this motor is so powerful from the outside of the unit that I can actually get it to move in the same manner, this is how you know this is a legit product. This is the type of technology that you want in your home. This is the reliability. This is the maintenance-free technology in a sleek, slim design. I don't know how to say slim without saying slim. Like, how much smaller can you get with getting that same great output? You have the LED screen at the top. Makes it so easy to switch all we didn't even mention the timer. My goodness. This actually has a timer on it. You can see it changing in 30-minute increments. By doing so, you have an energy-saving timer. So this can be running only as long as you want it to. Right now, it's set for 2 hours, but I can set it all the way to 8. As soon as it stops blinking, it's officially set. If you decide you want it off earlier, turn it off. But when you have time-saving efficiency like that, you're saving money and you're also saving the unit, so it will be around longer to use. You're gonna get the modes. You're gonna be able to get the nature setting, the normal setting, the sleep mode, and then of course the oscillation, which will give you that 70-degree range. Alice, I'm so sorry, I pushed oscillation, you're gonna get cold again.
It's
as soon as it moves back, I will turn it off.
You're gonna have to go get a jacket, and I'm not kidding. Listen, with people ordering it right now, we are 2/3 of the way through our quantity, okay? So 250 remaining, but I have 150 of you trying to get through. Don't miss out on this, because it's not that the summer is coming. The summer is here. The calendar can say whatever it wants.
Right.
But you know what the thermostat is saying is that summer is here. Look at that map. It's crazy, right? I was seeing that even up in New York City, I think it's supposed to be like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Way too soon for that. Get a fan that's going to do more than just keep you cool. Get a fan that's going to add to your decor and that's going to work in a different way. Again, we're going to go through the technology. We're going to have Megan one more time. Just about 30 seconds left for you to place your orders here. But Megan, one more time. The technology combined with the design that makes this so different.
Absolutely. At the bottom of this is going to be bladeless technology. It is a brushless motor that are known for being more reliable. They're used in professional industries because they're so reliable and they get the job done in a way like never before, in an efficient, smart way. Above that, you're gonna get a whole 2 feet of air that is coming out with an intake that's power enough to make this pinwheel go round and round. Behind this door is a filter. It's gonna trap those large particles, and for your convenience, you're getting the remote control that lays everything out for you, from oscillation to setting your timer, the different modes that we discussed with the nature, the normal, and of course sleep mode, low, medium, high speed, and simply turn it off.
I love it.
You're getting it all.
Especially,
and it's from Sharper Image.
I love the timer. I love the flex payments. I love the fact that we're going to ship this to you with free shipping and handling. What I don't love is the amount that we have remaining. Again, 230 remaining. I have about 150 of you trying to get through. So use express ordering. We'll keep you posted on the quantity of it. So great to have Sharper Image here.
Yes, this is our big debut. So this is the first item that Sharper Image has had at HSN, and we're so excited to be here. So thank you for joining me, Alice.
Look forward to a very long and very interesting partnership, because that's what Sharper Image always does. Again, it's very innovative designs, but at the same time that bring you just stylish solutions as well. Thank you. Great to see you here. Again, we'll keep you posted on the quantity on this, but still to come. Okay, we're gonna solve another summertime problem, because let's face it, we need more ice than our ice makers can handle. Well, we've got it from Improvements. And this is a different type of ice. This is that clear ice because of the way it makes it. 30-pound capacity you're gonna be able to make. $159.95. We got a very special pricing on this today. In fact, it's gonna be $70 off. Even my producer owns this one and loves it. Free shipping and handling. This is not just for parties anymore. You know, it's really my ice maker. It just doesn't produce enough ice. But this also produces a very pretty, beautiful kind of ice. So we're gonna show you that coming up. So cool solutions, but first, other hot things happening right here at HSN.
At HSN, there's no better love than customer love. This is why I love doing what I do. Thank you so much.
Summer cooking and grilling is right around the corner, which is why we have essentials every home cook needs to top their grill game. Plus, beat the heat with these summer must-haves, like Wolfgang Puck's dessert maker and Zoku popsicle maker. And because you're extra special, receive extra flex on everything all month long with your HSN card. Search blogs at hsn.com for more summer entertaining ideas and delicious recipes.
How you doing, HSN? Hosting a TV show is the best thing ever. And what I did not realize is that my clothing would become a co-star. Women wait for those doors to open, and they look to see what I'm wearing. My line is for all women, whether you're a size 2 or a size 22. Clothing should not be really expensive, and it should not be that complicated.
You know, it is just always so much fun when we get to bring you brand new items, and we have a great solution for you, and it's from one of the biggest names when it comes to home solutions, especially when it comes to floor solutions. It's Bissell. And what you're looking at right here, look at this. Are you ready for it? It's called a Spin Wave. It's your hard floor cleaner. And we're gonna give you a tremendous bundle on this. But I'm gonna get right to it, bring Jenny Bond in, because frankly, I'm fascinated by this thing.
Isn't this great?
Yes, what is this?
This is the Spin Wave. We're just actually launching it here today on HSN, but look at this. You are getting hands and knees cleaning without on your hands and knees. And I'm gonna show you, first of all, here, you see those two, there's a counter-rotating brushes.
That's so
look,
cool.
There's the multi-purpose formula going out front. So now you're gonna be able to scrub anywhere on your floors and get this perfect clean. So this looks great. Let's give it a turn off.
It just slides and glides.
It's so powerful.
It's so quiet. We're gonna do 4 flex payments on it. We're gonna do free shipping and handling, and we're gonna give you all of the pads too.
Yes,
So you not
it's a
only
full bundle.
Okay, let's, in fact, well, I was gonna go over there, it's here. Okay, so you're gonna get 2 sets of your pads. What's the difference?
Here we go,
between
we
them?
have the soft scrubby, like the soft pads. This is great for your woods. Anything that you wanna have a delicate, you know, scrubbing, but still wanna get down and get all the dirt and grime out. And then you have these super scrubbies here, because they have the scrubby stripes. So this is great for, we're gonna do it in a minute, like sticky messes. If you've got frosting, ice cream, food, you name it. But it really is the newest innovation by Bissell for your floor care.
Right.
It's a full bundle.
And you're gonna get the cleaning solution
Oh, of course,
too,
you get
right?
the 2.
Right.
I'm like, I'm gonna just show you. Well, you get 2
I wanna
of
make sure
them.
you know what you're getting. Gotta get the good stuff.
You're getting 2 of the multi-surface solutions. Now, if you have other Bissell items, you can even use this on your area rugs as well.
Okay.
I mean, it really works on everything.
Really?
But your hardwood, your laminates, your tile, and this is how it works. I'm gonna show you from underneath. You are gonna be getting, it's called Super Scrub technology. You're gonna get 2 of these counter-rotating scrubbing brushes that are over 200 rotations per minute to go all over your floor. And this is really a huge powerhouse. Now, also while we're back here, I just want you to look up, and this is what you're gonna be getting too. It's a 28 ounce capacity for the container. And all you're gonna do is you take this right to your sink. You're gonna fill it all the way up to here with the hottest water that you can. And then you're just gonna be adding that multi-surface solution right there. Pop it on. So let's say, here we have some sealed hardwoods.
Okay.
Watch how this is gonna work. Talk about streak-free cleaning. All you do is you turn it on. Now I'm gonna just do a little bit of like a little swish. You get this trigger for your solution, that on-demand trigger. But look at how it glides and slides around. And I want to have you show my hand as well. This is the most powerful kind of mopping system. It literally propels itself. So you are gonna be able to get that super scrub that you want on all of your floors. But I promise when you get this home, this is gonna be one of the easiest ways to clean. We'll give it another little squirt here. This solution is perfect. You're gonna be able to do it on your sealed woods. You can do it on your laminates, on your tiles. But look at how it moves around. You're gonna get this full swivel steering. And if you get close enough to look, you can tell by those microfiber pads, they're gonna be able to get up on your baseboards. And what I love about this, remember, these are microfiber pads. So they're gonna be able to lock in any kind of stains that are on the floor. They're gonna be able to pull it out. And then because I'm applying the solution like you see here, as you go over your floor, you're constantly refreshing it. So it's like with the mop and bucket, you're just putting dirty water, it gets murky from room to room, it's refreshed. But just look at how I'm walking. It pulls you along.
I want this.
It is such a new and powerful way to clean, and this is the launch. It's a Bissell. It's been around since 1876.
Look at how smart this is.
So look at this underneath. So this is how it works as well. So again, we just went ahead, there was dust, it was stickiness all over this floor. These are those softer microfibers. You take these off, each one of the pads, you're gonna get 40 washes to pop right into the wash. And you can see how large they are, they're easy to put on. And then it's the microfiber, so you're gonna be pulling up all the stains, you're gonna be locking in all the dirt and grime, but it pulls it in so you can keep using it on floor to floor.
You know, when you think about mopping, when you think about how you're gonna clean your floors, this is gonna work on every one of your hard floor surfaces.
Exactly.
But it works in a different way. Look at how much better it's gonna clean than you trying to mop it and just push around that dirt all day long and all the effort it takes. You know, if we're looking for smarter solutions, if we're looking for easier solutions, if we're looking for quicker solutions, you just found it, and you found it only for this hour on 4 flex payments of $24.99, because at the end of this hour, when the clock strikes 2 o'clock, the 4 flex payments are going away. But I challenge you to try and clean with a mop or anything else that fast. And you know, you trust Bissell to clean in a different way. But look how, even shooting out.
Yeah, I mean, look at how, look at the pressure that comes out while I'm putting on that, the solution. And watch how you go over. It's that counter rotation with the brushes. So it's kind of pulling the sticky mess or the stain. It pulls it in, so you're getting that constant refresh and that re-clean. So here we have, this is like a syrup from pancakes.
Oh, gosh.
Give a little bit of a blast, get your solution, and look at how far out it goes out. And then the spin wave propels itself forward. This will be the easiest way to clean your floors. Now, even a wet sticky mess, here's kind of, you know, like a Kool-Aid or a kid's drink, just going over it. And watch how it moves up front. Do you see how it kind of almost swallows it in? It's gonna just swallow that spill. Now we have, this is really set in chocolate, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, I apply the solution. Just watch how it goes over. Now imagine this is right next to your refrigerator or right next to your baseboards. Look how you maneuver it around. I mean, it's so simple. Now we've got some really big sticky stuff. I'll apply the formula. You see it's already starting to work. I'm not on my hands and knees scrubbing. I'm not sweating. I'm literally holding the spin wave with one finger and it starts to scrub. Here we have some orange soda. We'll go ahead and go over this. Now, even while I'm applying that solution, wherever that little stain is, you can see how you apply it, you're never gonna get a soppy mess. So if you are sick of like just getting all of your wood floors saturated with that dirty mop and bucket, if you are just done having to carry that around or getting on your hands and knees, look what you're able to do and look what I was able to pull up.
I mean, that whole area, without ever stopping to change it, having to rinse it, none of it. And can we just show over here?
Look at it here.
You just have to,
It's dry in seconds.
Look at how beautiful this floor is. It is bone dry.
Yeah.
And it is so shiny. And I don't know if we can actually get an angle where you see that there is not one single streak on this one.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it feels soft. And this is something that you want to come home from work on. You want to be able to feel a nice clean floor, especially summertime. And we did the sticky messes. We did sealed wood. We did linoleum. We did tile. Whatever you have at home, you're going to be able to clean it with a spin wave. But the real difference here, and I promise when you get home, you're going to love it. I want to show you what it is, okay? I want to show you what's happening underneath, because it really is. It's this counter rotating. It's the brushes constantly scrubbing, going over any of your messes. So what we're going to do, we have to go sideways here. Let me pull this back. All right. Now we'll give it a little turn. Now, I can apply the formula this way, but I want you guys just to look underneath. We'll give a little squirt, and then just watch how I move over it. So do you see how those are the scrubby stripes? So now we're going over the paint. You can go over anything in your home. I mean, you're getting this nice shine. It's a nice buff, but you're really getting that, well, we like to call it that hands and knees clean without doing your hands and knees. And that's all you have to do. So you take these off when you're done.
I get on the hands and knees and I can't do anything.
Well, no, and you get such a small area. I mean, and it really is. If you get down on your hands and knees, or maybe you have the mop and bucket and you're slopping it around, you're gonna get dirty water all over the place. If you have sealed hardwoods, you're constantly worried about, you know, getting that water buildup, and it's just not easy. And to be very honest, I mean, I've had mops and buckets all my life, and it's just messy. All you're gonna do here.
It's messy and it's a lot of work, and it doesn't really clean that well. This is gonna clean beautifully. It's gonna clean effortlessly. It's going to cost you today on your credit card less than $25, and we're gonna deliver it right at your front door. We have 1,198 of these to go around. It is brand new. Nobody else has seen it, and I'm telling you, guys, you love it. This is the time for you to get something home that's going to work on every surface, every hard surface in your home. And look at how smart, and look at how, again, just with 2 fingers.
That's it. Not even that.
You just push it along. It's not going to leave.
See those scuff marks? It kind of just
not going to leave these really wet floors or anything.
I mean, really, Bissell's been around since 1876. They are a name that we know.
Get it, right?
Exactly. They're a leader when it comes to clean, and this is their newest innovation when it comes to, you know, hard floor care. And they're always coming up with new things, and it's taken a long time to come out with something like this. It looks different, but it makes it easy easy. I don't have to go anywhere. Once I add my, my container with the water and the formula, I can just keep going. And when I'm done, I just pop it in the, my cabinet. So here we have some muddy shoe prints. Okay, these are really stuck on. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that solution with my trigger. Watch how I move forward, okay? It really just kind of goes over that area. You're working it, you're constantly breaking up whatever that sticky mess is. You're getting that nice shine. We'll come over here, just give it another little squirt. And what I like about that, you're in complete control of how much solution you want to add down. If you don't want to use that much, if you're just trying to get that nice little refresh look, but look at the shine after the spin wave as I go over it, over this wood floor. Now here we have some puppy paw prints. If you have dogs, if you have cats, this is a real game changer. Watch. Just apply that trigger and watch how I move over it with the spin wave. Because of that counter rotating action, that super scrub technology, you have just taken that stain away. You've taken away that sticky mess.
And you know what you spend on a mop, what do you spend on a bucket?
Yeah, look at that underneath there.
And all that work you do, and then if you buy those little things where you have to keep changing the little things on the bottom.
Yes.
And you buy them over and over.
Wasteful.
You buy this, you're done. Okay, you buy it, you're done. We're gonna give you 2 bottles of solution. You know, you may or may not end up using solution. You know, I mean, sometimes I just use vinegar on my tile floor.
I mean,
it just depends on what you like to clean with. But this is just one and done. You buy it, you're finished, and you're able to take those pads and just throw them right into the washing machine, get them super clean so you can go right back out and start cleaning more. And you can clean more because it's so easy to clean.
Right, and these are microfibers. So what they do is they really are gonna lock in those stains and then they pull it in. Plus you're gonna be adding that formula wherever you want to with that on-demand trigger. And then these are gonna rotate just like so. So I want you to see from underneath. So this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get those 200 rotations per minute and you're gonna be able to go around the floor and just get that perfect amount of scrubbing wherever you are.
And you're going to get 2 sets of the microfiber.
You get 2 because Bissell knows. You have your everyday messes. We all have those. Just go ahead and keep these on. They're safe on all of your wood floors, you name it. But then for the big messes, which I'm going to show you one more time here, you're going to be able to get those super scrubby stripes. And they work with the rotations, and then they work with that formula to give you your clean.
And this is, I love how easy this is to pop in and pop out. Because, you know, I hate some of those cleaning things. And it's so hard to take the little container out and try to get it to sink and fill it up and put it. This is so simple. Pop it out, fill it up, pop it in.
And when you're done, you just put it back in your closet and you're fine. You just take this right to your sink. You're gonna fill it up with the hottest water that you can, but look at how much. Bissell really does work with the environment, so you're gonna fill it up with the water here. The rest is your formula. You lock in your top. If you wanna do hotter water, you can. And then you pop it here. But look at what you're gonna be able to do. All you do when you get your spin mop home, it literally propels itself. You don't even have to use that.
Where do you spray it from? I want to see that.
Here you go. You have, and I love this too. They just do simple little pictures. You just push this little button right here. It says a little spray right here. And then you just spray. And then it goes all the way down. So you just do this.
Good.
So
okay,
here,
can I just try it?
You want to go for it. Wait till it just pulls you.
I have to try this. Oh my gosh. It's like self-propelling.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
I mean, you can almost just do a finger. I mean, I really love that somebody listened and they made it easy so you can fit into all those places. Oh, no problem.
Because I'm telling you, it almost just propels itself. You just have to guide it.
Well, and you got to see in those pictures, if you want to go under your bed, if you want to go under the table, if there's under the high chair, this is going to fit. It's got a really low profile, but you're going to get that 180-degree swivel, so you really can go absolutely anywhere.
But you know, the other great part is when you look at this, can we get close up on the floor? How dry it virtually is, all right?
Because it's that I mean, it really is something completely different. And you can go ahead and add just a little bit of the formula if you want with that trigger.
Okay,
just
right here.
Yep, there you go. So now you've refreshed. Maybe there was a stain there. You hit it, you targeted it, and pull it back.
This is fun. I'm sorry.
Isn't it nice? I love how that looks right there. I mean, it's almost calming.
Remember when you had to push the lawnmower and how hard that was? And then when they had that self-propelling, so that now all you have to do is just, you know, raise the bar and you just guide it.
And then everything's on control.
Hello.
When you're done, you just go ahead and turn the power off. It stands on its own.
So
I mean, it's got its own
right
ring.
here.
That's it. And then you pop it up. It's going to lock in place. So now it stands up on its own. Isn't it easy?
You're going to love this. You are gonna love this.
I love
what
it.
What a great way for you to be able to clean. It weighs 10 pounds, take it upstairs, downstairs. It's gonna work on all the hard surfaces in your home, all your hard floor surfaces. But it's going to save you from having to mop, from having to clean up. And it works whether it's just a light cleanup or whether it's a scrubby cleanup, because you have dealt with some very sticky messes.
Well, yes, and here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you underneath one more time so you can see how to go ahead and do the pads. They're really easy. The low profile is really gonna be such a game changer. Now, all you do is I fold up the pad here. There's a little bit of a dot on the back of the pad, and then you just fit it in. So as you can see, they're right there. Remember, when you're done doing the worst messes, you go ahead and just pop them in the wash. We'll turn it on. Now look, we'll go over here. And then I'm gonna show you underneath real quick here. Look at all like the sticky jelly. It can be anything that you have here. You can pick up the mess, but also let's go ahead and do this really big sticky mess. This is syrup. Look, you do a little bit of a spray, and look at how fast. I mean, it just scrubs it away. Here we go. Sports drink, kids are gonna be home for summertime. You don't even have to add that much, of the formula. That's gone. Here we could have barbecue sauce. This could be spaghetti sauce. It could be ketchup. Watch how it goes over. That's why they can say it's at hands and knees cleaning without on your hands and knees, because it just kind of works over it. We'll apply that formula right onto that stain. You can see it there. And watch as I move forward. You're gonna get over 200 rotations per minute, and it just scrubs all of your stains away, and it's gonna be safe to go here on your linoleum, go in your tile, you can go in your travertine. I mean, anything at all, you're gonna get that deep, nice clean, but it's not gonna saturate your floors.
Absolutely, because my tile floor is already completely dry. This is virtually dry. I mean, that's
and these
why
were the sticky messes.
It's so simple. I hope you'll just try it, because I think once you get it home, you will totally get it. All right, you have to get it home to get it. But once you understand that this is so easy to use, but the fact that you have that counter rotating microfiber is just gonna clean it so much more effectively than we could ever do manually. We just can't compete. It's like when you have those toothbrushes that use different technology.
It changes the game. I mean, this is working for you the whole time. And what's different about this, you're not scrubbing it, you're not using, elbow grease. This rotation, these counter rotation of the brushes are doing it for you. So it really is like that buffing action, but you're getting Bissell cleaning power, so it's super scrub technology. So here we have a dark wood floor. This is a sticky mess. I mean, this is kind of real life. If you have pets and, kids running back and forth, your floors get kind of sticky, And before, you'd have to use a really strong, stinky smelling chemical or something and get down on your hands and knees, use that mop and bucket. You don't have to anymore. I mean, just look as I come back, look at the shine on this floor. We'll give it a little bit of a squirt, and then that formula comes right out. You can target whatever area you want. But remember, because of that swivel design, look at how you move it around. I mean, cleaning kind of is fun now with a spin wave.
It actually is fun. I mean, it's just so, I think because it almost does it itself.
That's exactly right.
You're just kind of there, all right? Because this machine, this Bissell spin wave, it really does all of it. And you're just kind of like, well, I'd like it over here. Move over here and clean this little spot, because everything is happening right there. It's moving itself, it's self-propelling. You just guide it, that's all you do. And you're gonna have lots of time to clean, because this holds plenty.
Yeah, 28 ounces.
28 ounces of your water. You put in that hot water, and it's just gonna clean so beautifully. Wow, you
guys, I'm kind of having fun with it now,
please.
Just kind of playing, because I want to show you how easy it is to move around. Of course, if you want it to go straight, it's gonna go straight. But let's face it, if you have to get, boom, underneath the refrigerator, or you have to go over this way, and now we're gonna have to get right by the baseboards, maybe underneath the high chair, all the places where those spills happen, you're set to go. And then if you look underneath, of course, this was that sticky mess, but just watch. That's what the difference is. You're gonna get that counter rotation plus with that patented Bissell formula.
Oh, it's such a great idea. Look at everything we're gonna give you, because we're gonna give you both sets of your little scrub pads. So this is gonna be for your scrubby. This is gonna be more for just your simple cleanup, all right? If you just want to do like a mop, for example. And then we're gonna give you 2 bottles of your solution as well. $99.95, free shipping and handling, and 4 flex payments. Already 340 of you have ordered this. Use express ordering to try and get through. We have very limited quantities of this. And we're gonna show you again how this works. I'd love that you can show it
from underneath.
Yeah,
Because
so you see what's happening.
Before the spin wave, I'd never seen anything like this before. And it really is, once you get it home, it's such an easy machine to work. I want to show you from underneath, and these are going to be the scrubby stripes. So remember, one touch control, I turn it on. I'm just applying the formula here, but watch as I go back and forth. Remember, you can go sideways, front ways, back and forth, and it just pulls in those stains. And now it's gone. You're gonna get this nice shine. Your floors are gonna look great. And I love how you set it over here with the slate, with the wood. It dries so quickly, but your floors feel clean. There's not gonna be any chemical residue left over.
No streaking.
That's
I
really,
love that. Even on that wood floor, no streaking. Even on the tile, the slate, no streaking.
And look at these scuff marks here. I mean, if trying to get these out before, you would really have to use some elbow grease. I'm just gonna apply it. Watch as I go over with those microfiber brushes. I mean, the mop pads. They go right over. You can fit under any nook and cranny in the house. And hi, it's wedding season. Kids are going off to college. I mean, these are one of those things where it's good to go ahead and get it in the arsenal of kids going off for their first apartments or people getting their homes when they're getting married. This is a great thing because we all have to clean our floors. Why not just do it easier?
Exactly. Do it faster and do it better. And you're
Look
doing
at this
it
big mess here. Look how caked on that is. Ready, watch. And I just like watching it from this view on the camera. You can really see that just sticky mess or the spill getting pulled in right on the inside, and it's gone.
Well, you know, I think that especially for those of us who have to mop, you have to do this. It can be a lot of energy expended.
Yeah.
And you get to a certain age that maybe you just can't even do it, you know? Or you get to a certain age and attitude and you just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Less than $25 to get this home, free shipping and handling. It's Bissell. It is so simple and easy to use. You've got to get this in your hands. And you know what? You have 30 days. If you don't love it, send it back.
And one thing I love to, I mean, we're not yelling. This is also the quietest machine that I have ever used. So, I mean, you're going to be able to talk.
It's almost soothing.
Yes, it really is.
Crazy.
This is such a game changer when it comes to floor care. And you can go on any floor, just kind of move it around, and it's always with you to get you cleaning.
What a great idea. I think it's brand new.
Yeah.
You're the first ones to see it, already very popular. I know you're gonna love it when you get it home.
It's just fun.
It is fun. I'm sorry to say fun, but you know what? It's fun.
It doesn't always have to be tough.
It's fun. Yeah. But at the bottom line,
it gets the job done.
It gets the job done.
Gets the job
faster,
done.
easier, better. So why not? And affordably, because we're going to give you those 4 flex payments.
And it's a Bissell.
That's awesome.
They've been around since 1876.
Thanks for letting me play with it, because this is not clean.
See,
I do. This is plain.
I knew you were going to like it. I knew it was going to be fun.
You were right. How often do you get to hear that nowadays? I'm right. Yeah, okay. Great to see you, Miss Jenny.
You too, thanks.
All right, listen, if you want to check out some of our other items from Bissell, we've got such a great collection. Huge fan of Bissell. Then we have some other things that you might want to shop for. For example, this is your big green deep cleaning machine. Oh boy, does this get the job done. We have it at a very special price of $399.95 because we're celebrating Bissell all month right here on HSN. So 5 flex payments on that as well. Now, some of the other things that you might want to look into, for example, how are you ordering right now? How are you ordering your brand new spin wave? Well, if you're not using our app, then you may be kind of taking too much effort, because our app, once you download it, it's free. Thank goodness, we love that, it's free. Then you're gonna be able to order in a matter of seconds, okay? Seconds. It's so easy to do. So check it out when you get a chance, and make sure you download that if you have a chance today. We are gonna take a quick break, talk about joy, and then on the other side, we've got something very cool.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
I promised you something very cool, and you're about to see it, because when it comes to ice, we need it. We need it this summer already. The temperatures are skyrocketing. I've got your perfect ice maker. Why is it that in our refrigerators, for some reason, the ice makers just don't get the job done? It either all puts it together and it's one big chunk, right, that you can never get out, or it just doesn't make good ice. Improvements has solved the problem. They make a clear ice 30-pound capacity ice maker. This thing is awesome, and you're gonna love the way that not only is it small and compact, but you're gonna love the way that it makes it so fast. Listen to this. It is the largest capacity that we make. In 15 minutes, you can make ice. That's crazy. 15 minutes, and we have it priced at $159.95 today, 4 flex payments and free shipping and handling. Let's bring in Rebecca Wood, because Rebecca brings us...
It's back!
Such a cool product. I know.
see what you did there.
It took us... Right. Well, it is one of our hottest sellers.
It really is.
Did you see what I did there?
And it is so, it's so great that it's back right in time for the graduation parties, the, you know, the showers, the wedding showers, all of the barbecues we're going to have.
Iced tea, the
iced tea. Anything that you want, you're going to be able to have, and it doesn't even have to be just at your own home. You could take it to your friend's house if they're having a party and say, you know what, I'll take care of the ice for you. You could take it camping. You can take it in your RV, as you just said. You could take it on your boat. And Father's Day, I know Mother's Day, we just ended Mother's Day. Father's Day is right around the corner. And for the guy who's the hunter or the fisher, this is what you get them. Because look at how much. This will cover them all weekend long. This is how much ice you can make in 24 hours. 30 pounds
I can't believe you can lift that.
I know. I work out. Can you believe this? That would be everything for all of their, whatever they catch and their drinks.
I think
you know,
we just made ice here.
This one just went. Yes, it did. And I want to show you the difference. So we were talking about it's the largest capacity. That's a big deal. But my favorite thing about this particular ice is that it is crystal clear. And you might think, well, what does that matter? Well, not only can you see the difference, but you can taste the difference. The reason it's crystal clear is because it freezes from the outside in. So it's capturing less impurities in the ice. So let me see if we can, I think I can show you kind of a comparative. And we have the regular ice that you see that you get in your refrigerator.
Right.
To ours.
That's mine right there. You're
That, right,
it in
that's
your
mine
hand?
right there. That's what I had too before I had my ice maker. And look at the difference.
Wow.
That white you see there, that's impurities. That's good. That's what makes it taste sometimes like onion.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yes.
I didn't know that.
It's the impurities in there. But you're gonna have crystal clear ice. And now taste the difference. For this, look at, first of all, how beautiful that is. That looks like it's on a magazine.
You know, exactly, because sometimes you go to restaurants and you can't figure out, why does the iced tea, well, taste better is one thing, but first you look at it, and when you have that kind of cloudy ice in there, it makes it look unappetizing,
I
right?
agree. I agree. And sometimes you can taste the ice. I feel like you can taste ice sometimes. My husband thinks I'm a ice snob. But I feel like you can taste it, especially when it is in, you know, the refrigerator. Doesn't that taste? There's nothing better on a hot day than an ice, you know, ice cold glass of water.
Visually, it's so much prettier as well when you don't have that cloudy ice. I just didn't know it was impurities.
That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so easy to do. It couldn't be any easier. You just take the top off here, and then you can use any water. So if you're camping, go buy those big gallon, you know, jugs of water.
Right.
At home, you can use tap water. You can use whatever you want. And you just fill up to the fill line. It's that easy. There's a little full indicator like there. And then you push on. It's that simple. There's no guesswork. It will tell you when you need to add water, and it will tell you when the ice is full. So once you take and you empty out the complete bucket, see the bucket here? You just lift it in and out. You empty that, and it will keep making ice. So you can go and enjoy your party, your barbecues, your camping, and
so how fast?
Continue to make it. 15 minutes. You get a full tray in 15 minutes. So, you know, when we're talking about the ice that you make at home in the trays, those gross trays that you can hardly get any, you know, ice, water actually in the freezer, it takes 6 hours. 6 hours for one tray of ice. If you're using your refrigerator ice maker, that takes 3 hours. This is 15 minutes. You can have a full, you'll never hear the words, honey, we're out of ice, ever again.
It's such a great idea. And you know, the funny part is, first let me go through the colors, then I'm gonna tell you my story. Well, actually, we'll look at this first, and then we'll come back and we'll show you the
get
colors.
the scooper too. You do get the scooper.
Okay.
Everything comes with it. So if you're
scooper.
using it for the tailgating, or if you're using it for soccer fields and the baseball practice, football practice, you got everything you need. You can use this. You don't need a drain and you don't need a water line. So you really can use this anywhere. There's a plug-in.
No drain, no water line, two very important, important factors. Here are the colors. So we have it available in your classic black right here, and then white, if you want just a really, well, you're looking at the red. White's next to it. And then we have it in the black silver.
Black silver.
So this will be the silver. Order this one as the silver. Right down in front, you have the
smoky lilac.
Isn't that
smoky
pretty?
lilac. Smoky. It's not just lilac. It's
right.
smoky
lilac, which is actually beautiful. Copper is right next to that, and then the black is right next to that. So I don't know which one is most limited at this point, but I will tell you this: it's so oh, the stainless steel is the most limited. It's so funny because before I went on air today, and we were all sitting around and we were talking about the ice maker because we discussed the products. Practically everybody in the room had it.
Everybody does,
Everybody in the room has this ice maker. And I was sitting there going, why do you guys have it? It's because, well, you know what? My ice maker doesn't work. I don't like the ice it makes. It makes it too slowly. I like to have more by the pool. We have a lot of people over. There's so many reasons. But when it comes to summertime particularly, you're going to go through ice like crazy. You know, I'm having a few people over on Sunday because we're welcoming some new show hosts to HSN that you guys are going to be meeting soon. And I already know I'm either going to have to buy bags of ice.
Right.
And then I can't figure out where to store them because they don't fit in my freezer.
Right.
Or I'm going to have this. So, Jared, my producer, can I borrow your ice maker? Because I can't get this one there fast enough.
You can't. No, you're right. But you can see this one's about to drop ice. It's like
Did
catching
you
a
just say
unicorn.
Maybe? I think you just
maybe?
said maybe.
Did he say? I heard it. I heard it. I heard it too. So I can stand by. This one is going to show you how it drops up. See how it's freezing from the outside in? And then I'm sorry, it's like hitting the 777s when this comes down and you hear it making ice. And now it's gonna let it loose. I promise it's happening. It's like waiting for a boiled pot of water. But that's why it tastes so delicious, because it's freezing it from the outside in. Most ice, it's the inside out. There we go. And now it starts making it automatically again.
Wow.
It's that simple.
In 24 hours, you're going to be able to make 30 pounds?
30 pounds, this much. So think about it. If you've got kids that are in soccer, if you've got kids that are in football, and you're spending all those weekends at the fields, this is going to cover you, especially for some sports injuries, too. You can grab some ice and put it right on there. There you go. But no matter what you need it for, if you go out to the cabin, you just need an outlet. And you don't need a water line. You just bring a, you know, even if you're going camping, you know, a lot of them have electric out there at those camping sites. You can do it there.
Can you put anything, like if you wanted a little lemon juice in your ice or anything? Or should you not do that?
They just recommend that you just use water, but you can use any kind of water that you want. So
if it were like a smart water or something like that?
Yes, but I wouldn't do anything that has any kind of the additives in it at all. You don't want to kind of clog any of the lines or anything. And that's what's great about it too. We were talking about how you don't need a water line, and you don't need, you don't also need any kind of a drain, because look I want to show you back here. If there's any excess water, say you're making it, and there's added water in there, all you're going to do is unscrew this and tip it, and that's it. So if you're outside, you could do it. If you're next to a sink, and that will drain all the water. That's how easy it is. It's maintenance free.
Okay, simple and easy. All you do is plug it in, just add water.
And just add water right into here.
All simple.
And it takes the guesswork out, because it will tell you when the water is full, that you need more water. That's all you have to keep an eye on. Or when you need to take out the ice, and just so it can continue to make more ice. Now this is when you're gonna really, my friends gave me so much grief over this, but I said, this is actually creamy ice. And they're like, how can ice be creamy? So I'm not lying. Don't think I'm crazy. I am going back.
How can ice be creamy?
You're gonna see, and then you're gonna say, oh, you were right. All I'm putting in here, this is great too, because it fits under your countertop. So if you do make smoothies every morning, perfect for that.
And we're gonna give you the dimensions on this in just a minute, so you know that.
Yeah, so in fact, if you wanna do that while I'm making it, I'm just putting some fruit in here and just some water, that's it. And then I'm gonna start it, and you're gonna see how creamy it is. My dad would say this is the perfect ice to chew, and I'm like, you're not supposed to chew your ice.
That's right. Bad for your teeth. That's what I always heard everything.
Get this. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta know how to work this one. There we go. And you're gonna see how it makes it so creamy.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna give you the dimensions, which is, it's 11 3/8 of an inch long, 14 3/4 of an inch wide, and about 14 inches in terms of your height on this one. So it really is the smallest, but largest capacity that we offer when it comes to making ice. And by the way, this is, again, the most limited, the black and silver.
See, you're gonna see it actually makes it creamy.
It is
beautiful?
creamy.
And that's just ice, water, and fruit. So if you want to every morning have your protein shake or your smoothie, it's perfect for that. Doesn't it?
It's yummy.
I know, and it tastes like
is.
it's a creamy consistency.
That's just ice.
And it tastes so much better than any kind of the ice that your refrigerator makes. Remember, this is gonna make, so in the morning, 15 minutes, you're gonna have ice. If you're using a refrigerator and you run out, that takes 3 hours for it to make ice. If you're using these, and look what happened, we actually broke it because we were testing how long it takes. And we were doing the whole where you twist it, and it broke. So now this one's gone, and it doesn't work. And you know, a lot of people have these at the cabins. They're using these. Why not take this with you? Because it's so portable, you can take it with you to the cabin and then bring it home and use it. Right.
It seems impossible. Ice in 15 minutes. Isn't that just the craziest thing? But what I want to do is show you again the typical ice side by side, because when you go to restaurants, when you go to a bar, for example, and you order a drink, the reason that it looks different, the reason that it looks pretty, is because they're using ice makers that create this kind of ice, clear ice. And I kept going, what is clear ice? Now you're going to see exactly what clear ice is.
You can hardly even see it in my hand because it's that clear.
I was just going to say, maybe if you just look at that.
You can see right through it.
It looks like diamonds or something, you know, it's just really so pretty. And then we all have that, right? I mean, that's exactly what's in my freezer.
And that's impurities that are trapped inside. The reason that this is so clear is it's frozen in a different way. It's frozen from the outside in. And look at how clear, it looks like glass, you're right.
It does. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, but it's going to taste better too. And then when you put it in a drink, that drink is going to look more appetizing, and you're not putting the impurities that you may have in your regular.
Right. And another thing is, do you see the little dip that we have like in here? I don't know if we can get a close up. That, what's so helpful with that, it's giving you more surface of ice, so your drink will cool down faster because it's more surface to work with.
Are you kidding?
Right, yes.
Who thinks of these things?
I know, ice specialists.
Who are these people who sat around and thought about that?
That it will cool it down faster, but because this is large, if you've got that scotch, if you've got that bourbon, if you've got that, what you want to savor, you want to enjoy that and not a watered down version of it, this is the ice that you want because it will last longer without melting.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You know, it's funny because not too long ago, I went to there's a restaurant in where I'm from, and it used to be an old ice plant. So they all the drinks are centered around different types of ice. And until that point, I didn't even think about, you know, the difference that ice can make in a drink.
Right.
But because they do it in this pebbled style and this kind of shaved style, and it makes a difference in every single drink that they make. And you think about every single drink that we make throughout the day, how many times, whether it's an iced tea, whether it might be a margarita, whatever it might be, you know, just a glass of water. If you want really great ice, this is the way to do it. And you're going to do it with our largest capacity that we do. In 15 minutes, fresh ice.
And in 24 hours, 30 pounds. Think about the stress you're going to take off your friend if their son is graduating, their daughter's graduating, or they're having a wedding shower and they're like, what can I do? Well, you can bring the ice maker, please, because then nobody has to leave the party to go get ice.
What is the first thing, if you're having a party and somebody calls you, what's the first thing you say to them?
Bring a bag of ice.
Because they always go, can I, what do you need? Right. Can you bring a bag of ice?
Well, I can one up it and I'll bring my ice maker, right?
So much better, because 15 minutes you've got ice. I would at least have thought maybe 30, maybe 45. 15 minutes you have ice. That's pretty crazy.
Isn't it crazy? This one's going to be coming out now too, and I just love watching it because you can see how it even has the dips in there. So it freezes from the outside in, trapping less impurities. That's why it's clear. That's why it tastes so much better than any ice. If you think that your ice, even in your refrigerator, tastes like onion or like food, that's because it's trapped those impurities inside. You're never gonna have that. You're gonna have just wonderful tasting ice, whether it's in a glass of water, the iced tea on your porch this summer with the kids, or whether you're having it in a mixed drink or a frozen concoction come Friday night.
What is today? Wednesday? Is it too soon?
What day? It's Wednesday. We got 2 more. You know what?
2 more days. 48
it's
hours.
Friday somewhere. No. There it goes. And then there it continues to make it immediately. It doesn't even stop for a second.
All right, let me go through the colors one more time because it really is very stylish as well as improvements. Brings us stainless steel, #1 bestseller. We have white. We have this pretty red, smoky lilac, down in the front. Also your copper, and then right next to that is your black. $159.95. Free shipping and handling. Thank you for the smoothie.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Okay. Well, you're actually sticking around.
I'm heading outside.
All right. Oh gosh. Well,
I might need some water.
Why don't you go ahead and take some of that ice with it because it is hot down here. Listen, Connie Craig Carroll is coming up next with some great outdoor solutions.